Great wrong has been put right by Nico Hulkenberg, shot third place in the British Grand Prix. On his 239th start, he finally stood on the podium for the first time, shedding the record of being statistically F1's most prolific failure. The unenviable record for the most starts without podium finish, which was just been handed back to Adrian Suter, was viewed by many as a badge of dishonour. Some used it as a stick to beat him, proof there was something wrong with him, a fragility that made him choke when the opportunity knocked. Now it can't be used against him. It's true there have been errors that he's thrown away chances. The most famous is perhaps his spin during a trip to the runoff in Hockenheim when driving for Renault, and of course the collision with Lewis Hamilton in Brazil 2012. There he was probably trying to reclaim the lead in a race where he and Jenson Button had been outside and flying on the slicks in the damp before the safety car intervened. Then he was even fighting for the race lead in a fourth India, which was pretty astonishing. Other than that, before Sunday, he'd driven for teams that took a grand taste of the 4 podiums during his time there. All 4 of those fallen to Sergio Perez. Yet one of those occasions, Monaco in 2016, he was destined for it until a poorly signed safety car dropped him behind his teammate. On other occasions, astonishing tyre management was a key where Perez had that touch. The Hulkenberg hadn't bagged a podium before now was largely about happenstance, often in the wrong place at the wrong time. The occasional flirtation with Ferrari never really got top drive, and he spent most of his career fighting for minor points. It wasn't the career he looked destined with when many thought he'd be a future world champion. He has his limitations and there's been mistakes. That's probably why he never really got chosen for a top team, but the quality regularly shone through. Remember his remarkable performance in South Korea, holding off Lewis Hamilton in 2013, and then Fernando Alonso. Even Alonso called it superb performance. There were days like Saturday at Interlagos in 2010 when he put the midfield Williams on pole in slick and damp conditions. It's that quality that's kept him on the grid for so long, and even got him a recall after he was off the grid full time for so many years. Of course, he had those appearances for Aston. He paid the confidence back in space and turned that into a worked Audi deal, and that's astonishing for someone to be, if someone of his age to be out of the team sport for that long. And yeah, he's definitely paid him back. He's taken to this generation of cars more so than he did at times during the previous series, particularly when tyre management was an overwhelming factor. There was a skill set he developed, turning himself into a mature, dependable racer. No longer the upstart future world champion, a grizzled, battle-hardened competitor, still able to get a surprise or two. If the flaws stopped him from fulfilling what appeared to be his destiny, but his many qualities would have made him into such an enduring pro in F1. There'll be many more chances with Sauber, hopefully, in the future, but it's the first is the only one. Then at least it's fixed a horrible injustice, and Nico Hulkenberg can always say he's stood on a Grand Prix podium. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.